Hey guys, Tan here, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac. Today we're popping another episode 11 out here today, and we're going to be rocking either Isaac or Magdalene, because honestly, we've got marks on every single character besides those two, so I think we're going to go with an Isaac game. We ran Isaac a couple times, but we just haven't gotten any marks on him. Last time we ran him, we became Dark Judas in the womb. So hopefully this time we can roll it around and we can get at least to Mom's heart. I would prefer if we were actually able to get another Polaroid mark. We'll find that out eventually. We got Gemini. He's going to be a little homie that hangs around us for our first item. The fun one. We haven't seen him yet. He does some pretty decent contact damage. He's not the best little follower in the world, but you know what? He does some good damage. I do not think he scales with our health or anything. Tinted Rock, so he'll be alright. I'll try to make boss rush as always. Want to do boss rush as many characters as we possibly can, which we've been doing a good job. There's our boss room. I think we're gonna just immediately go down that pathway. Should have waited to pick up our soul heart, but it is what it is. We got it now. Got the girdlings. I definitely should have waited to pick up our soul heart. Fighting the girdlings. They're one of those bosses I always have trouble with. Whether it be just how they play it. There's something about the girdlings that just always gets me. But it seems like this is going to be a pretty clean fight from us. No ins, ands, or buts about it. We got ourselves a little range up. Mom's underwear, which is whatever. It's a stat increase. We have low range starting, so getting the range up isn't the worst thing that could ever happen to it. Right? Curse of the Lost. We don't know where the fuck we are. Got ourselves a gold chest. Might come back to that. Probably not though. Popping off for these spiders, though. We got spiders. We got our a healthy amount of them. It's probably going to be one of those kind of floors where there's just infinite amount of spider spawners kind of case. Got a lot of bombs. Should be looking for our secret room. We didn't do that last floor, but that's okay. Don't have a ton of good items in there yet. We got to fill those up with some later items we unlock. And get away from these guys. We do not want to explode. Probably pop these would be a good idea. That way we're not spawning spiders in every corner of the room. I think it's the only one we didn't take care of. There we go. Those spiders are going to be spawning. There she is. There's our key to open our item room just in time. Second item is going to have pause. Pauses all enemies in the room until Isaac shoots. Touching a paused enemy still deals damage to Isaac. Enemies unpause after 30 seconds. This item needs to be picked. I've never used pause before. 2-room stop item. Yeah. Well, it seems like a really odd item to me. I can see the uses for it if you're about to get trapped into a corner or something. I feel like I would just panic. The odd room I've never seen before. A bunch of bombs everywhere. Fun fact, if you didn't know, rooms in the Binding of Isaac are not randomly generated. They're handcrafted. Maybe not handcrafted, but they're all made beforehand, right? You're not going to get... while there may seem to be a ridiculous amount of rooms, you are going to get the same ones pretty constantly if you play the game enough, right? Essentially. The rooms are predictable, so kind of a thing. Fine. Another Tinted Rock for our troubles here. It's a gold chest. We will open that. Very well worth opening that gold chest. We got ourselves our key back and 2 bombs. Got Widow. Widow, once again, not the hardest boss out of the Binding of Isaac boss crew. Let's drop a bomb on him, take him out. So far, so good. We got the Stapler, which is a fat damage up. Do we do Devil Deals? I think we did Angel Deals last run, which are fine and all, but I think we're going to rock some Devils. They're a little more fun occasionally. Got the Pentagram, Guppy's Collar, and the Monster Manual. All pretty decent items. I will think we'll go at least for the Pentagram. It gives us more of a deal chance, which is fantastic for us. We're gonna take the Pentagram for sure. Guppy's Collar's alright, but I don't see any super good use for it. Monster Manual's fun, but also another thing I don't see us having a good use for. I think that was an alright Devil Deal. Once again, getting a 10% chance is very, very nice. Additional. I don't think that's a flat 10% chance, but it is more chance for the Devil Deals that we're going to be getting. So hopefully that's going to translate into more happiness for us, right? Yeah, we'll trade a bomb for a brown chest. See what we get out of here. We got 2 bombs and a couple coins. We will do our challenge room for 2 boom chests. Wasn't the most worth it in the world. We got ourselves a trinket that's pretty okay. It's fish heads. I think it spawns some flies occasionally. Fine trinket. No super game winning trinket for you, but it's gonna do you just fine in the long run. I didn't know what these fat guys are called. I don't know what all the fatty fat boys are called. I'm sure they got names. I just don't know them. Took our pills. We got a range up, which is just fine for us. Pins in this room. We're well on track to be getting our our boss challenge. We don't really have an insane run yet, but we do have some fat damage ups. We do have some pretty good damage. Health is a pretty shitty, but that's okay. A double room, and we can't see what's in it, so we're gonna take eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I want the right one. This time Montro's Lung again, which sucks, but Glass Cannon's a fun item, one I don't get very often. Simple. You just shoot a giant shot that charges up over time. Pretty good for clearing these early rooms. It's a fat damage up. It does break. I think it resets on floor. Breaks when you take damage when it's charged up or something, or when it's uncharged. I'm not quite sure. Not an item I get very often, so I don't know its exact use. We're gonna go in here. Curse of the Blind. A rule of thumb is when you see a Benson item, it's not going to be very good. I just want a soul heart out of here, so we're going to donate the rest of what we have, maybe get a little more deal chance. Negative. We have a 38% chance, which is pretty good. Here we go. Otter room. Glass Cannon's a lot better than I remember, to be 100% honest with you. There's a very extreme case of Glass Cannon honestly wrecking a room in seconds by itself, pretty much. We'll fight our boss. It's Gertie, which is just a fine boss. I think this is the Gertie that spawns a bunch of shit, which I'm not a big fan of. Glass Cannon is actually going to be putting in some work for us here. It's going to be destroying a lot of what Gertie summons. So, very happy about that. Yes, this does seem like the Gertie that just spawns a bunch of shit on repeat. But like I said, we have the means to take it down. We have had the Glass Cannon, which was fantastic for this room. Just the item we needed. Let's take this. So another rule of thumb when going into devil deals, when you have Curse of the Blind, essentially anything that's a 1 is normally not worth it. Anything that's 2 is typically going to be a much better item. There's a lot of bad 1-star items, but you know, I like to take the gamble. We're going to take Right again, and it was Guppy's Tail, which is a pretty great item. It's going to spawn a bunch of chests, mainly gold chests, but that's just fine. Found our item room, we're going to go down. Sometimes worth the risk, sometimes it's not, but I felt as if it was worth it for me to take the chance there, because I'm feeling pretty confident right now. Been a hot second since we've taken some damage. With the amount of soul hearts I have, I feel pretty justified. As I say that, we were fighting a much harder room than I would expect. There you go, that's what Glass Cannon does. It breaks and then becomes a 4-room charge. Sucks. It also takes away all your soul hearts, little did I know. This is a much harder version of the room we've been encountering lately. We are in a dire situation right now. This room is not good for us. Yeah, I didn't know that this item, Glass Cannon, took away your soul hearts upon getting hit, I'll be honest with you. We're definitely in a lot more dire constraints. We're gonna hope these chests give us a heart of some sort. Pill, it can't kill us. Did put our Glass Cannon back to goodness, so I guess that's an upside. Did have a heart dropped, so we're gonna go pick that up. We do need it. We don't want to be one shot. Okay, well, Curse of the Maze absolutely doing us negatives here. We have fantastic range. We can outrange all these homies without worrying too much. There it is, gone, done, and dusted. We're gonna have to navigate back through a room to get our heart. We can take a peek at what's in here at least. Matchbook is pretty good. We're gonna take that for sure. It's gonna give us a little bit of health. But I want to get a heart first. Here we go. We're back to 2 hits to die. Like I said, I still think we'll be okay. I don't think we're gonna die. Okay, we're fighting a Widow again. Widow with a little bit of a caveat. Also, it was a spider that did do us in pretty big earlier in this run already. Gonna give him a bomb. Faster we get these bosses done, the better. There it is. Perfect. Okay, now we're looking back all right on health. We're not suffering or anything. Again. Okay, there we go. Once again, we're gonna blow up all these mobs in search of a soul heart. Any kind of healing would be great for us. This could be a bad trip. Could kill us. Full health pill. Gonna be not that useful for us since we only have one single red heart. We took the Guppy's collar earlier, we'd be in a much better position because we'd be one away from Guppy, which would be very nice. That's not the case right now, is it? More chest because of Guppy's tail. Definitely taking this a lot slower than we were a minute ago. A minute ago we were all cocky, feeling good, but now we're impoverished in the health bar scene, so we gotta be careful, especially in a room like this. Which we did perfectly fine. The compass is a nice item. Could buy it. 100% could buy the compass. But I think we're going to skip out on the compass and we are going to just full donate to our donation machine. Because even if we lose the run, we will have our donation machine stacked to the top. Okay, toes appeared in the basement. The 14% chance for our devil deal. We did take red heart damage on this floor. That is why it is so low. Is unfortunate, but it happens to the best of us, right? Nothing worth here. There's just a free bomb and a coin. Item room? Tower. Terrible item, by the way. Let's see a bomb immunity. Never worth picking up. Boss! We got, this guy. Could have read its name, but don't quite remember it. No, pretty hard boss in my opinion. Always struggle with this boss, but Glass Cannon is gonna get us there. Synthoil, a fat damage up and a range up. That's gonna help us in our cause of healths. Down, down, down we go. We're on the depths 1. So we're still debating if it's going to be worth it for us to do our challenge room. Even if we do get it, very high chance that we die doing it. We have good damage, but that's about all in terms of why we could do it very easily, right? And good damage isn't all you need for it. Got Chubb out of the way. Drops us a heart that we cannot use. Definitely use some soul hearts in this case. As our machine gunning out tiers. Our giant tier somehow. So taking any damage here is really going to put us at risk of dying at all times. So we do got to be careful. Pretty much got to play these perfectly if we want to not die horrifically every single floor. Like that. I guess that's the caveat of Glass Cannon, right? Either don't use it, or when you use it, you gotta play really well. It is what it is. Took more damage. We're really, really low again. So we gotta be careful. Back down to 2 hits or death. Once again, not my favorite position to be playing from. This guy is absolutely giving us no chance to hit him. We're gonna look for our item room. We found it. Item room. Give us something good, baby. Anarchist Cookbook. Not what we're looking for. Still gonna take Glass Cannon over it because it is better than what we got. We're gonna play this Baker even though it's in a very unlucky position. Ow. Oh, we ran to that rock. Got a heart, so we're good. Well, playing that guy is a little risky because we will just die if we touch those. We're gonna clear a room and then we're gonna do the boss. I want Glass Cannon up for the boss. Chances are we can clear a room. Yes, open up this Judas Tongue. That's fantastic for us. It's not fantastic for us because what's the point? We can't. The only thing we can take anyway that's a devil deal is Ninetales as of the moment. Everything else will kill us. It's a shitty room for me. I'm already terrible at the Gerties. And being a double Gertie boss fight is not good for me. Once again, being that I'm already pretty bad at the Gerties. Okay, we're 1 HP. We're not looking good. Okay, we got the first one done and dusted. Spawning flies too makes this a little more hard than it needs to be. And there we go. We've died. The first death of our Let's Play that we've gone to. Very sad. Very somber. You know what? It was bound to happen eventually. You know what? It was a great run while it lasted. It's gonna be a short video. It is. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, like the video. As always, bye-bye. Have yourself a good day. Bye-bye.